Hello all and welcome to a brand new video, a camera facing video. I'm taking a little break from jewelry this week and bringing you a designer box today, which I will be opening here shortly. If you're new to my channel, my name's Lindsay. I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, The RealReal, and here on YouTube. I do post my videos Mondays and Thursdays. I also drop in bonus content, so make sure you have your bell notification activated so you don't miss any of my videos. I normally drop content at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you had a great weekend. I'm recording this on Saturday. I had to work today and just got finished and thought I would record this video. It's been a little bit since I've done a designer box. They used to be a staple of my channel, but I've really cut back on doing them. The boxes just have not been that great for a while, but I still have some in my stash. So this is an older box that I will be sharing today that came from Mechanicsburg. I did send off some inventory into the RealReal earlier this week. I also haven't been doing as many RealReal consignments because I have less designer stuff that I'm working with lately, but I did send off some pieces to them. And I wanted to give you a quick update on the $450 designer box, and I will link that video up here. I shared that, well, it's been more than a few months. Those boxes are no longer available, which is a good thing. Trust me, if you missed that video, like I said, I'll have it here so you can go back and watch. But I finally did make 2 sales from that box. I sold the Loewe scarf on Poshmark just last week. That sold for $100, and with the new fee structure, I got $90 for that scarf. And the YSL jacket, I did send that into the RealReal after I had it listed myself for a while, and that ended up selling around $350, and my commission on that was about $230. So there is still a return window open on that coat, so fingers crossed that the sale is final, but I won't have confirmation of that for probably another week or so. But that is getting me well on my way to at least breaking even on the box, which if I'm able to do that, I will be quite thrilled, to be honest, based on what was in there. But I do still have the Gucci skirt. I sent that into the RealReal. They send it back to me saying that it was a sample piece, so I resent it back into them, and we'll see what they say this time. And the other item is that Rachel Roy jumpsuit that I'm going to need to list myself. That RealReal doesn't even take that brand. Definitely should have not been in the $450 designer box. But once the other 2 items sell, I will give you a final recap. But as long as I can come close to what I paid for it, I honestly will be very happy. I do have a link in my description box if you are interested in doing a consignment with the RealReal. For the first time, you do get $100 site credit if you use my referral link, and they price your item at $200 or more. So you definitely have to do some research before you send items in there. Because the lower end items you're not going to get a whole lot for, but I find it helpful in at least moving some of my inventory. It gets a lot more eyes than I do myself on Poshmark, and for the higher items, the higher priced items, I should say, it is a great site. So I do recommend at least giving it a try. So let's go ahead and get into the designer box. This one did come from Mechanicsburg, but it is an older box, and I do think there's an invoice in here because I had to reach my hand just into the side of the box so I could tell what this box was because it didn't have a sticker on it. And this was ordered all the way back on April 2nd, and it is a 7-piece DIY designer box. These run $140 plus tax and $9.99 shipping. I don't believe there was a price increase on the designer box like they did with the jewelry, but I have not ordered one in quite a while, and they are super hard to get again. So let's go ahead and take a first look. And I am seeing some clothing, Alice and Olivia on the top. So let's see what we received. Well, first up, like I said, is Alice and Olivia. which is a good brand, but more on the luxe side, and it does not retain much resale value. It is a kind of weighty dress, just simple black with a zip back. And it does have like this little sash here. And yeah, so it's a belt. So I do believe everything is functioning with that. So it does have a little tie for the waist. And this dress is a size 10, so a very good size. Just really simple. This is even something you could wear to work. Nice material. And off the start, I don't see any flaws with it. So that's not a bad item. I don't think I'm going to have any prices on the screen for the items, but if you see anything that you're interested in, feel free to send me an email. Definitely an item like this I will not be sending into the Real. So if anybody would be interested in that, just let me know and we can work out a price. Next, I have a really pretty dress, and this feels like wool. It is Max Mara, and a really nice gray, and then it has this tan leather piping on the side, which is really nice. And it does have a zip back. So really simple, but I do like the style of this one. Again, it is, you know, something that you could wear for work with a blazer over it. Would be really nice. The material tag has been removed, but I do think this is wool and probably genuine leather on the side. And we're missing a size as well. So this is an item that I probably would send into the Real since this brand can do okay there. It's probably going to be priced in the 150-ish range. So it's not going to give a huge commission by any means, but without not having a size or material, it would definitely be a hard sell for me. But it looks like it's in great condition. So I really like that dress. And, you know, off the first look, this is definitely a typical Mechanicsburg box, I would say. The next item is Parker. This is another lower end kind of luxe brand. And I think this is just a longer top. I don't think this would be a dress. It seems really short. And we'll see if there is a size in here. It is a nice print. Some of the Parker pieces that I've gotten are 100% silk. And this definitely feels like silk. But I don't know if I see any other tags in here. Just turning it completely inside out to give it a look. But I am not seeing anything. So I will hunt around a little bit more for that, but it looks like we are missing a size and a material. The material I could probably find out just by doing a Google Lens on the piece. But it is cute. It does have adjustable straps, and again, it looks like it is in nice condition. So at least the items are not, you know, flawed, at least from the first look. So not too bad. And the rest, we have shoes and a pair of sunglasses that are just thrown into the box. And they are a tortoiseshell frame. And they're Fendi. So a great brand. It looks like there was probably some kind of Fendi, like probably like a gold-plated logo or something that was there that has been removed. Because it definitely looks like something belonged there. So that is a bummer. Otherwise, the frames are in pretty good condition. And there is definitely a prescription in these. So even if there was scratching, I wouldn't be worried about it since they have to be replaced anyways. But there is definitely a very strong prescription in here. So I think that these could still be resellable, but without the logo, I mean, that's what somebody would really be wanting to see on these glasses. They might be a tough sell. But this is a DIY box, so what you would expect. You get some flawed pieces. Next up, we have Manolo Blahniks. I do like selling this brand. These are like a textured gold tone. And there is wear on the, I'm assuming that is leather. So there is some color missing and kind of just some flakiness overall. But they're a pointed toe, sling back, and the kitten heel. The heels look pretty good. And they're a size 37, handmade in Italy. So these would fit about a women's 6. But I usually am able to move the Manolos okay on my own. And even with the flaws, you know, I think these would still be resellable. So not a terrible piece. Next up, we have Todd's. And these are another kitten heel sandal. These are a super soft leather. And there are some marks on in there and some rough texture. They probably need to be wiped up and conditioned. But otherwise, they look to be in pretty good shape. They are a size 36.5. So it would probably fit a size 5.5 or 6. And the bottoms look pretty good. I do like the little buckle, and then it says Todd's right there. So this is definitely a really nice quiet luxury brand and very high quality. So not a bad piece. And our last item are some Jimmy Choos. And these are another kind of kitten heel style. These are more of a square toe. And it looks like there is an issue with the buckle. The elastic on it is kind of pulling apart. So that is going to snap at some point and needs some attention. The leather is very soft. They do have some gripper put on the bottom, so they have been resoled. And these are also a smaller size, a 37.5. So probably fits a 6.5, possibly a 7 on those. So other than the buckle, it looks like they're in pretty good shape. They probably have gotten replacement taps on them as well when they were resold. But the uppers, you know, in terms of the leather, are really nice. Just some creasing, but overall pretty good. So that was my last item. We had the Jimmy Choos for 1. The Todd sandals for number 2. The Manolo Blahniks. So all 3 very similar size or similar styles. And number 4, we had the Fendi sunglasses, the Parker top, and it's just kind of halfway inside out, but with the spaghetti straps. That was 5. 6, we had this beautiful dress by Max Mara. I think this was my favorite item probably. Gorgeous material on this. It might even be cashmere. So I'm pretty excited about that piece. And our last item is the Alice and Olivia. So not a bad box, not a great box, but I will be able to make my money back once I can get everything listed. That's the main challenge, is getting things listed and not just having them sit around. But overall, it wasn't too bad. Like I said, I haven't ordered any new boxes in the designer boxes in quite a while. And I'm continuing to hold off on them. They just have not been as amazing as some of my older boxes. If you are a newer subscriber to my channel, at the end of this video, there is a playlist linked. I did a Vlogmas series last year where I posted a video every day from December 1st up through December 21st or December 24th. and I did a lot of recaps on my older designer boxes and what sold and how much I made on those, and you can see some amazing boxes. So if you're interested in checking that out, it is linked at the very end of this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on your way out if you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you watching. I'm going to be opening a fun box on Thursday, and you won't believe the box that they sent. It is massive and the biggest fun box I've ever received. So I couldn't wait to get that open. I was planning on holding off on it until Halloween, but I just can't wait to see what's in there. So I'm going to share that on Thursday. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you then.